Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Discussing with ChatGPT with your narrator, Kristophe Bédard. And today's prompt that was provided was is going to produce a dialogue in between Rousseau and Hobbes on the state of nature, society, and civilization. So here's the resulting dialogue from ChatGPT. Rousseau. My esteemed colleague, Hobbes, I must express my reservations about your perspective on the state of nature. While you argue that it is a chaotic and brutish existence, I believe that humans are born free and inherently good. It is society and its institutions that corrupt and oppress individuals, leading to the inequalities we witness today. Hobbes. Rousseau, my friend, your optimism about nature is commendable, but lacks the realism needed to understand the harsh realities of the world. In the state of nature, life is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Without a central authority, individuals are driven by their self-interest, and conflicts are inevitable. It is the social contract and the establishment of a sovereign authority that brings order and stability. Rousseau. But Hobbes, you underestimate the capacity for humans to form cooperative and egalitarian societies without the need for powerful sovereign. In the state of nature, I envision a harmonious existence where individuals cooperate for mutual benefit. It is the emergence of private property and the introduction of societal structures that introduce competition and division among people. Hobbes. Rousseau. While your vision is idyllic, it neglects the inherent selfishness and aggressiveness that humans possess. A strong sovereign is necessary to keep these tendencies in check and maintain social order. Without a centralized authority, there is a perpetual risk of chaos and violence. Rousseau. But, my dear Hobbes, does a sovereign not in turn become a source of oppression? It seems to me that the social contract, while providing order, also enables the powerful to exploit the weak. Instead of relying on an overarching authority, we should strive for a more decentralized and participatory form of governance, one that allows for the expression of the general will. Hobbes. Rousseau. Your emphasis on the general will is admirable, but it raises concern about the potential tyranny of the majority. A strong sovereign, guided by reason and law, can prevent the abuse of power and ensure the protection of individual rights. Without such authority, we risk descending into anarchy and the law of the jungle. Rousseau. Hobbes. Our differences stem from our fundamental views on human nature and the role of authority. While you seek order through a powerful sovereign, I advocate for a society where individuals can live in harmony without the need for oppressive structures. It is a delicate balance between liberty and order, and the challenge lies in finding a system that respects both. David Graeber enters the scene. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to join this discourse on the state of nature and the role of authority. I find myself intrigued by both your perspectives, Rousseau and Hobbes, but permit me to introduce a different lens, that of anarchism. The concept of state sovereignty often restricts our understanding of freedom, and I suggest we consider the possibilities of a society based on voluntary cooperation and decentralized governance. Rousseau. Anarchism, you say? How can a society function without a central authority to guide and regulate the actions of individuals? Graeber. Rousseau. The essence of anarchism lies in the belief that individuals can organize themselves without the need for coercive institutions. State sovereignty often infringes upon the freedoms of individuals, imposing its will upon them. Anarchism seeks to foster voluntary cooperation and self-governance, allowing communities to organize based on consensus and mutual aid. Hobbes. But Graeber, without a central authority, How can we prevent the chaos that would ensue? Your vision seems overly optimistic and detached from the harsh realities of human nature. Graeber. Hobbes. I understand the skepticism, but let's not confuse anarchy with chaos. Anarchism does not reject order. Rather, it advocates for a different form of order, one that emerges organically from the bottom up, rooted in the principles of autonomy and equality. It's about dismantling oppressive hierarchies and allowing communities to shape their own destinies. Rousseau. Your ideas are intriguing, Graeber, but I wonder how this anarchist freedom would address issues like inequality and the potential for power imbalances within a society. Graeber. Rousseau. Excellent questions. Anarchism recognizes the need for addressing these concerns by promoting horizontal structures and direct democracy. By decentralizing power and fostering collective decision-making, we can strive to eliminate the inequalities perpetuated by centralized authorities. Anarchism is not about the absence of rules, but rather the creation of rules through voluntary and cooperative processes. Hobbes. But can such a system truly provide security and protect individuals from external threats? Graeber. Hobbes. Security can be achieved through decentralized means as well. Anarchist societies can form confederations and alliances based on shared values and mutual interests, fostering collective defense without the need for a monolithic sovereign power. It's about redefining security beyond the confines of a centralized state. In essence, let us consider a world where freedom is not confined to state sovereignty, but flourishes in the autonomy and cooperation of individuals. Anarchism, with its emphasis on voluntary association and equality, provides a compelling alternative to the traditional notions of authority and governance.